Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to talk about busing. Like there's a lot of different use cases that you can use for busing channels into another channel. So what I'm talking about is if you have, individual instruments and you want to group all of those instruments together into one channel, this is how you would do that. And the reasons you might want to do that would be to add a particular effect to a bunch of channels. So maybe you bus all of your drums into one channel and you want to add some compression to them, for example. In the example we're going to use for this demo, I'm going to show you how to do a tape stop on your keys. So if you wanted a tape stop to happen to all of your keys and pads at the same time, this is how you would do it. So, my name's Jason Dowdy. I've been an artist and a producer for over 20 years. I've worked with people like Timbaland and Aaliyah, and I like to help independent artists learn how to produce for themselves so they can take their career to that next level. And if you'd like a free training on how to create a professional track in less than 2 hours using FL Studio, free stuff you can find on the internet with no music theory knowledge needed, you don't need any experience. Just go ahead and write the word yes, YES, in the comments below, and I'll DM that over to you. But let's hop right into it. So let me share my screen real quick, and we're going to bust some stuff. Bust a bus. Here we go. So I'm going to share my entire screen, share system audio. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to bring up FL Studio, and I'll show you what we have. So I've just got, this is very boring. I've got a chord, right? I'm going to drag this over a little bit. I've just got a chord, right? And I've got a piano sound. So Labs soft piano, which is a great free sound, by the way. And then like this pad sound from Serum. And if we look at our mixer, let's bring the mixer up real quick. I've got them labeled in color just to make them a little easier to see. Here's our pad. Here's our piano. Now, right here, we're going to bus these two channels into this channel. So by default, if you look at the bottom here, you can see a little line going over here to the master channel, meaning that everything on this channel, in this case, the pad, is routed to the master channel over here. And you can see they're both lit up. If I were to remove this from the master channel, so actually you can just double click. Now you can't hear anything because this channel is not routed to anything. So what we're going to do, instead of routing this to the master channel, we're going to route this to the key bus channel. So the way that we do that is we go down here to the little caret at the bottom of key bus with this channel highlighted. So you can see I've got number 3, the one called pad, highlighted. And we're going over here to the key bus down to this little caret, and I'm going to right click. And it brings up 4 options: route to this track only, side chain to this track, and side chain to this track only. Because we're routing this track to the bus channel only, I'm going to go ahead and do route to this track only. And now you can see that little line that was going to the master channel is now going to the bus channel. All right. And we're going to do the same thing for the piano channel as well. All right, so right now you can see it's going to the master channel, but I'm going to right click on key bus, route to this track only. And now both of these are routed to the key bus channel, and the key bus channel is routed to the master. So that's why we'll still be able to hear it, because this channel is routed to the master. There we go. And you're like, oh, what just happened? Why did the pitch bend? I'll show you. So, on the key bus channel, let me bring that back up real quick. I've got an effect added. So as you can see here, I've got a tape stop with some automation. So if this was not routed to the channel, you would have not heard the tape stop. Right? Now, let's say only one of these was routed to the bus channel. So let's go ahead and double click this and remove this and route it back to the main channel here. If it'll let me, give me a sec. There we go. Route to this track only. So now the piano's going to the master and the pad's going to the key bus. So you're going to hear one of them tape stop and one of them not tape stop. So let's play it. You can hear that piano still ringing. I know, here, I'll have to turn the pad down so you can really hear it. the piano did not tape stop with it. So this is really handy if you want to add one effect to a lot of different instruments or a lot of, one part of your song at once. So that's one reason to use busing. There's a million of them, and there's not enough time to go over it in this 5-minute tutorial. But I hope this has been helpful to somebody out there. Let me just stop sharing my screen real quick. Bear with me. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you'd like a free training on how to create a professional track in under 2 hours using FL Studio and just free stuff you can find on the internet with no music theory knowledge needed, no experience needed, just go ahead and write the word yes, YES, in the comments below, and I'll send that over to you. I'll DM you. All right. But until then, keep creating.